Hey y'all, my name is Keisha and I want to welcome you to Kishas Couch. Thank you very much for joining us. So I want to introduce to y'all a very special guest of mine and a friend also. He's doing big things, y'all.
Right.
Jonah, this is Jonahlegacy, y'all. Here on Kishas Couch.
Whoa.
Say hi, Jonah.
Yo, man, listen, man. I already knew this was destined. Understand that. I got a whole wall in my apartment, right? Not a house yet. I'm getting it. All right. It's a list of what I want to do. And Kishas Couch was one of them. I got to cross it out now. All right, because I'm here. That's the beautiful thing about it. When you speak it into existence, it comes into existence.
Right.
You know, my first name is Jonah, prophet. Last name Legacy. It's a way of life.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You're like, that's right. Shoot. But that kind of, you have a really good mindset.
Thank you. Gotta be.
Yeah, you're
Gotta
smart.
Be. Gotta
How did you get this way? Were you always this type of person?
No, I was real, how can I say? I'm not going to use the word ratchet, nothing like that. You know, coming from the struggle, you know what I'm saying? I was born, my parents birthed me, whatever. You know, it was on drugs, heavy. So, you know, I didn't have that opportunity to have a understanding of my birth pictures. I don't have any pictures of my birth, my baby, me, myself as a baby. I'm like, everybody has a picture of themselves as a baby, but not me. I'm cool with that. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that I'm willing to accept that because I think that I'm out of this world anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. We got to always look at the glass half full. You know what I'm saying? Optimistic type life. Stay away from the pessimistic type life.
There you go.
Yes, ma'am. Watch out now. Watch out.
You encouraging me.
There you go. Stand up.
Yes,
If you're sitting down, stand up. Come on. Stop playing games.
That went off on me. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, Jonah, where are you from?
Brooklyn, originally. Born and raised Bed-Stuy.
Okay.
728 Lexington Avenue. Went to Jesse Yeoman School, PS 26. Fulton Boys and Girls High School. You know what I'm saying? Around the gang members, bloods, all that cribs. But, you know, back then, boys and girls was all about bloods. I seen people get robbed. I seen people get, you know, all you know, that whole type of life I was involved in. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. I remember talking to my counselor. He brought me in the room because I hate fucking math. I hate math. I can curse in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? There you go. I hate fucking math, yo. Understand? I hate it. Fuck it. If math was a person, I'd fuck him up. But I told my counselor, I said, listen, back in the day, they call them deans, right? You still call them deans? I told my dean, I said, listen, nigga, I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be an artist. You know what I'm saying? He sat back, he had a fat ass stomach and all that, you know what I'm saying? So he's saying it was like right here, right now, right here, right chilling. So he was like right here and shit. No pun intended. If you got weight on you, lose it. Fitness is key. But I told him, I said, listen, I'm gonna be an artist. I'm gonna be a musician. He didn't believe me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. He said, yo, listen, you're gonna be out there doing drugs. You might get incarcerated. You might get killed. He told me all this shit. But how today? Yeah, I'm dead ass serious with that. You know, so you know, I'm on this path, and each and every day I'm humble because, you know, I'm proving them wrong.
That's right, and that's
you know what I'm saying?
Feel even better.
Just what I say. I say CTB. People ask me what does this mean. I say collect the motherfucking blessings. Collect the blessings, man. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Ghost out here, so you know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Watch out for them, man. Watch out for them. You know, beautiful thing. Personalities come with, you know, energy. You know, I'm all about energy. When I perform, people see the energy. They're like, yo, who the fuck was that?
Yes.
Jonahlegacy.
That's right. You know, it's one thing to prove somebody wrong. Especially, you can't tell me what you feel about my life is gonna be true. No, I know.
This is apple juice, by the way.
Hey. So, alright, so you came to the Lit Show. The Lit Show is a show that I host. We do it once a month. And, you know, we let you know what the address is when it's that time. But we do the Lit Show, we do it once a month. And we, you know, allow artists to come and perform. And, you know, show who they are. Let us hear what they got to say, you know. So Jonah was one of our artists at the Lit Show. And you know that first person that goes? Nobody wants to be the first person.
They had a fucking bucket. They had a handful of names, right? And somehow I knew they were going to pick my black ass. I knew it. I knew it.
So, lo and behold, that was the name that I picked out of the bucket. And I'm like, Jonahlegacy he like he just comes up, y'all, and he's like, my thoughts when he performed, perfect first performer to open up the show. I just want, Jonah, I want to know, how did you feel about being that first person and showing who you were? Especially from coming from a point where you've been booed and all that other stuff.
Listen, man, I had to get up there and do what I had to do. I had to set the bar. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, whether it's like eating food, whether it's cold or hot, it's gonna go down the same way.
I like that.
Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I just got up there with the mentality, I'm gonna make it happen. Do it the best way I know how. I love performing, love feeling the energy from the crowd. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And I just made this shit happen, man. It worked perfectly.
Yes, and the song that's actually playing right now was the song that he performed that night. And yeah, he definitely set the bar. So like I said, I'm gonna definitely put the list below so y'all can hear, what he got. Fire.
Dylon!
You know what I'm saying? On Kishas Couch. We want to let the viewers of Kishas Couch know why you here.
I'm here because, I want to make an impact so much so, because it's like, I'm a Gemini. Us Geminis is creative as, to the umpteenth division. You know what I'm saying? In music, it's like, I see it, I feel it, I want to do it, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? In the field that I'm in, it's like, whatever I do, I put my whole soul and my whole body, my whole blood, my whole ways into it. You know what I'm saying? So with this music game and everything, there's a lot of people out there that's going through a lot of things. I've went through a lot of things in my life, and Lord knows I'm willing to accept it, and I'm willing to lead the people, you know what I'm saying, as a shepherd, because there's a lot of sheep out there, Lord knows. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to pick up that motherfucking staff and lead the motherfucking people. I'm not afraid to do it because I know I was destined to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I put my whole mind, body, and soul into that motherfucker. And best believe I will get results. So my field is making it happen. My field is motivation. My field is elevation. My field is what you want to feel when you listen to my music, because I am versatility. I am, and I embody everything that I do. So when you listen to my music, may it be ratchet, may it be trap, may it be hip hop, may it be pop, may it be EDM, this is me. Understand that. They look at this motherfucking bracelet, they say, what the fuck you got on this hand? Listen.
So what made you start rapping, Jonah?
When my sister, Passion, shout out to Passion, by the way.
Shout out to Passion. I met Passion.
Yeah. She was at the last list show and all that, right?
And don't forget to tune in to Channel 25 for Video Music Box at 12 a.m.
Yes, sir.
So y'all can see clips from the lip show, okay?
So she used to be with a group, Common Thread. This was like the direct equivalent to the Fugees back in the day.
Shout out Passion was at the lit show. Passion the other day.
Believe that, yes man. 20 piece, guacamole, all that. That's my sister. So basically, she was involved in the group Common Thread and everything. It was a bunch of Muslims and everything. Everybody's down with the movement. The direct equivalent of the Fugees. So they wanted her. They didn't want the rest of Common Thread. They wanted to sign her to Sony Records and all that. So when my sister, because she's Muslim too, so I mean hardcore back, like way back.
Assalamu alaikum.
You know what I mean? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Listen, I ain't trying to blow up shit. Listen, that's the language right there. You know what I mean? I got these motherfucking chains for no reason. You know what I mean? Allahu Akbar. So basically, when I was around 12, I used to sneak in their room because they had a recording studio in their room upstairs back in Brooklyn, in our old house on 728 Lexington Avenue. When they used to go out and do what they do, they had the Sega Genesis back then. I used to be on that Sega Genesis, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, 3 buttons, baby, but I made it work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to X-Men Mutant fucking Clones. That was my fucking game, baby. Mortal Kombat 2, I'll fuck you up still.
Mortal Kombat, yes.
You know what I mean? I was in there, but I also was in there, you know what I'm saying, just to try to fuck with the recording equipment. I had my little punk ass notepad and everything like that. I thought I was hot fire, Dylon type shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do. Used to sneak at home, they would do what I do, but you know what I'm saying? That's how that ended up. And then, from there, I had a little recorder. I had myself, I had a little CD player off the little stereo that I bought for like $20 from off of Broadway. If you ever lived in Brooklyn, it's Broadway. and then you got a People's Bargains. I don't know. Whoever lived around there know who the fuck People Bargain is. Goddamn, they got the good prices. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's where I bought my bootleg sneakers from. My first pair of sneakers, they were Air. It was no Max. It was just Air. Like my man, me and Finny went to the store today. We saw some fake ass 13s in there, you know, with some fucking Shaq figure on it. My man, I told my man, I said, yo, listen, how much are these motherfucking sneakers? He said $15. I said, my nigga, that's a good price. I said, my nigga, woo, Lord, light my ass up. I go to those shits.
My God.
You know what I mean? But you know, that's why I came with welfare type life, shit like that.
Hey, look.
But that's where I got my start.
Where you from? Where you at?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I made a cassette tape, you know, 60 in the front, 60 in the back, A, B side, and I sent that shit into one record. I can't remember the record label right now. Once I do, I remember it later on, and then I put up the middle finger to you guys. That sent back the video, the cassette that I sent, and they sent it back to me broke. I sent it to them, and they sent it back to me broke. I was like, oh my God, I know the mailman do this shit. Oh you know what I mean? God. But I didn't stop. I just kept going. I kept continuing. I grew up in a neighborhood around the corner from Murder Mook, like Murder Mook and all that. You know what I mean? So I didn't even know he was Murder Mook back then.
Okay.
You know, so all the bad niggas was around the corner from where I lived at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was all good. But, you know, we all vibe the same, you know. But I didn't take music that serious back in the day. All I want to do was play handball, go to school, you know, make the come up on the bitches and shit like that.
So when did you actually start?
Life, man. I really didn't started getting serious until, you know, 16 years of age. And once I got serious, that's when I first made my first CD and shit. I had this like joint with Sade, working with, I was down with a record label, Tangent Records back in the day with my man Chris and all that. Shout out to Chris. You know, so I see you, brother. When you watch this, it's gonna be like, I don't want you to talk shit and say I didn't shout your punk ass out. Motherfucking Chris, I see you. Alright?
Got a nice shout out.
So, you know, we was out here and I went to Caroline's Comedy Club to perform it. And I think it was DJ Cuts that we went to back in that day. And I told him to play number 2 because number 2 didn't have my vocals on it. And he played it and it had my vocals on it. And it sounded like shit when I rapped over it with the beat. And they moved me off the stage. God damn. You know what I'm saying? I made a first impression, good first impression. I got on that motherfucking stage. I was shouting everybody out that was in front of the crowd. And once he played that motherfucking song, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I already knew what I was doing. And so, you know, it's all good. People still shook my hand and all that. But at the end of the day, perseverance is key. Never give the fuck up. I remember one time stepping on a roach. That motherfucker kept going. I hit him with some motherfucking raid. He still kept going. I said, I'm going to let you live now, goddamn. You good, goddamn. You going to live. Mm-hmm. You let that example be your motherfucking motivation to keep going.
That's right, yo.
It's a ghetto version of motivation, but it's motherfucking motivation. Goddamn, yes, sir.
Give it to you like that.
Live and direct. Watch out now.
Hold up. Can we turn this up, please?
You know that this whole black ain't harder than that process. You a die last night, you already know that. I'm chilling with the rooms, ain't no room, flush the whole back. Catch me in the park, the whole cat. I should get down, my whole style, you should know though. Never been a fool, too cool to be a no-go. Handling the sport like that dude kept it turbo. Break it turbo, catch on, you and slow, it's a no-go. I can heat this up like ozone. All-purpose reason, and I use it like a dobo. You better fall back before I hit you with that Rico. Trying to get the cash in my way like Carlito. Know when I'm coming down the block like Debo. Know that I got the shit. Pull a 187 on your man cause it's ego. I see those, I peek those. In the meantime, got you like a feline. Get yours, gotta need mine. They don't sleep on my free time. I need time. Going up that east side. For the rewind. I'm a classic man like your dinner. I'm trying to shine bright like Rihanna. Pay attention to the scriptures. I got my knights coming for your bishops. Cause I'm right with a done that. Shit hit the fan, your man's turning to the running back. I figured that a long time ago that it's been a rap. Life is like a movie, it should be broadcast. I'm sitting back, I'm sitting back. The waiting room to change like Otis, trying to focus on the showbiz. My role is where the growth is. Never ever wonder where my role is. Just know that I control this. Know this, the wrong move can leave you cold and dead though. They can swear to God I'm Deathstroke. All I needed was a death note. Yo, they don't know where the death note from though. A lot of them don't know where the death note from though. All my anime heads, they fuck with me heavy because they know what the fucking death note is.
Yes.
Paying homage. Rest in peace, Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? Believe that.
Yes, and shout out to Fat Joe with that cocaine.
Hey, all the way up. Hey, watch out. Niggas, watch the fuck out.
Yes.
Get it, son.
I need
It's still 187 on the undercover.
So who you feel like is your inspiration? Like, who's your goal?
Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill.
We love you, Lauren.
You know, before Sister Act, before all that, you know, Full G's, all that, you know, Final Hour, Lord knows, when I listen to Final Hour, it's like, yo, it hits home. It's like, yo, every day people don't understand that, you know, when the final hour comes, are you prepared for it? Are you ready for it? Do you know what to do to get prepared for the final hour? You know, do you know what the fucking final hour is? You know what I'm saying? We done never know what the fucking final hour. I can get hit by a fucking bus after this fucking interview.
God forbid.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gotta all take into account what we do here. You know, because this life is like a revolving door. You go in and then you on the other side. But even on the other side, even with religions, even though I'm Muslim and shit like that, even, you know, with Christianity, with Islam, with Judaism, with Hinduism, everybody has their own set viewpoints on the afterlife. So at the end of the day, you don't really fucking know until you fucking die. And even though when you're dead, it ain't like you come back to life and say, hey, nigga, this is the way it is. Even though we do have those motherfuckers that on YouTube that say, hey, I went to hell, I was there, I was here.
I wasn't there, so I
But you really can't take an account of that for truth until you actually been there yourself. And ain't no guarantee you're gonna come back and say, hey, nigga, I've been there too. You know, so that right there is it for me. You know, so the goal for me is Lauryn Hill, man, because you know, be it that she can sing, be it that she can rap, be it that she speaks about real shit that hits home for me.
Yeah, we want to hear real stuff.
You know what I'm saying? That's who I take after. You know what I'm saying? And she's a major influence for me.
Yeah,
even though Eminem and Nas and I can say Tupac, Biggie Smalls, shit like that, you know, even down to B.B. King, Muddy Waters, I take a real deep south for your ass now. Hog Maws and chitlins, goddamn. Watch out now, hot sauce, hot sauce, baby. Watch out now, you know what I'm saying? Heart attack. So you know what I'm saying? That's it for me. You know, it's Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I love Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill, I never met you before. I love to meet you and give you a hug, girl.
And when she speaks to me, it's versatility. It's a lot of versatility. As an artist, you have to be versatile. You have to be like clay. You know what I'm saying? You mold yourself in any different direction you want to go in. I can make pop music. I can make hip hop music. I can make trap music. I can make, you know, whatever you want. I can deliver that to you. You know what I'm saying?
We love you, Lauryn Hill. It's all about you, baby. We know you resting, you doing what you're doing. You still getting that check.
I'm still looking for that feature. Lauryn Hill,
Jonahlegacy.
Jonahlegacy.
Right.
Come on, man. Let's make it happen.
So how do you feel about modern day rappers compared to back in the days, like how we had Lauryn Hill, how we had like Queen Latifah, you know, Eric B. and Rakim, like stuff like that. Nas definitely, you know. How do you feel about the difference in the music from then to now?
Butterfly. Alright? Caterpillars.
Okay.
You know, they eat. Nas and them ate. Cocoon state. You in the cocoon. It's evolving. Right? It's changing on the inside. Right? And then it's a butterfly at the end of the day. So, when I look at the modern day rap compared to the 90s rap, I'm not one to say like, oh man, fuck this modern day shit, you know, because I'm a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So you have no choice but to pay homage to the elders that paved the way for the modern.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, believe that. So I ain't one to downplay, you know what I'm saying, Uzi Vert or Lil Xan or goddamn Lil Pump or Triple Red. You know what I'm saying? These are the pioneers for the next generation because it's its evolution. Music is evolution. You know what I'm saying? And when you go to a motherfucking club, if the shit ain't pumping, the niggas ain't gonna get jumping. And strippers ain't gonna get paid. Cause I ain't gonna go to no motherfucking club and shit ain't jumping and shit, I ain't giving your ass nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
talk about them cheeks.
Yeah, yo, at the end of the day, man, you know, it's just evolution. This is all levels up. Even though people may think it's levels down, But it's because you're stuck in your ways. You gotta get out of stuck in the ways to just accepting what's going on and get on the wave. But if you're willing to just accept the 90s, then stay in the 90s. Have your playlist full of 90s. That's cool. You know, to each his own.
You gotta be current.
You know what I'm saying? But in regards to the music game, as an artist, right? Stay with the times. You know, transcend the times, and then become a better you, and do what you do within the better you, with the modern times. That is, with the influence of the 90s times or the pioneers that came before you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never one to categorize the 90s versus the now or the modern times. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Just get up with it, accept it, and move the fuck on, and do what you do as an artist or as an individual that's listening to what's going on in music. Because music is music. Jazz is jazz. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. People, when they first heard James Brown, they just thought he was a fucking screamer like Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? That's James Brown, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't really rocking with James Brown back then, but the shit caught on after a while. They're like, yo, this shit is motherfucking lit right here. You know what I'm saying? These some motherfucking pioneers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? People won't really realize it until they see your grind. They see you staying consistent in what you do. And then eventually they fucking catch on like a wildfire, man.
Yeah.
End quote.
That's the truth. Eventually they catch on. As long as you keep going, don't stop. Just like you, look at that. The first time you got booed off the stage. You know, Richard Pryor's son had a comic show.
I saw that.
And he got booed off the stage. And you know, and in my heart of hearts, I said, he gonna come back. He gonna do better. It's always like that in the beginning. The beginning is always the hardest. It's always gonna be the hardest. Period. So definitely don't give up when you starting something. You know, and I believe his next show should be all right.
That's it.
We gonna see though.
I believe in the same thing.
We gonna see, but
I believe in the same
thing.
You know, but you gotta be you. And within this example here, right? Listen close. Alright, listen close. You have the moose and you have the crickets. And one day this motherfucking moose was traveling through the woods and he heard this melodic sound, right? And when he heard this melodic sound, he said, hey, I need to be just like this sound, so I need to follow the sound in order to be just like it. And when he came upon it, he said, where is it? And he looked down and he said, there's a motherfucking cricket. And the cricket looked up and said, hey, the sound is coming from me. And the moose looked down at him. He said, what? I need to understand this sound. I need to be just like this sound. So the cricket looked up and said, okay, I got you. Every day I drink morning dew from the leaves in order to have this melodic sound that comes out of my motherfucking voice. And so the moose said, he vowed from that day forward, he said, listen, I was going to drink nothing but morning dew. But when the moose started drinking the morning dew, he died a week later. Bars. What does it say? Just say that you should just be yourself. Because if you be anyone else, you're going to die. As a cat, your character is going to die.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? Be you at the end of the motherfucking day. Do not be that motherfucking dumbass moose.
That want to be like somebody else.
You know what I'm saying? Message.
Yes. Oh, I like messages on Kishas Couch, y'all. That's my thing. I love to help, open people's minds and show them different things and stuff. Sometimes we don't know things because we're not exposed to certain things. So my thing is, let me help expose a little to help a little, right? On Kishas Couch. This is Jonahlegacy, y'all, on Kishas Couch. Jonah!
Especially as black folk. Especially as minority folk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need to help each other out.
Yeah.
We got these Asians out here helping each other out. They come from nothing, and then they get here and they got something. You know what I'm saying? They got something when they get here. What do we got? We got each other. Let's realize that we have each other. You know what I'm saying? We have all these motherfucking man marches, all these fucking speeches, but for what? At the end of the day, are you pretending? Or are you really with it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm an artist don't mean that you can't support a brother.
Yeah.
You motherfucking artist, I support you whatever. Whatever you do. You want to listen to your music, you want me to download your that 99 cent or 125 or 129, nigga, I got you, son. You know what I'm saying? We are here today. Let's live for the day and not fuck up tomorrow.
That's right. We got to keep it in the circle. We got to keep supporting each other in the circle. And everybody is going to push out and evolve and grow. I know this. Trust me, I know this. So you are Muslim. Okay. Have you ever been Christian? Okay, like, you know, what was your upbringing and what led you into Islam?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh wa hala quwwata azim wa alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Listen, I entered this religion in when I was 22. I'm 28 now. Long time. You know, going to the masjid, Jummah, things of that nature. People look at me, you know what I'm saying, you stereotype and everything like that, but you don't understand the characteristics behind the person. So, I entered the religion because I had nothing else going for me. You know what I'm saying? It was just lost. I was just in the darkness. And so when you're in the darkness, Allah said He leads you to the light. Right. And so when I got into Islam, it was my way of leading myself into the light. And so when I got there, I was like, man, I go to the masjid and I pray. I got, you know what I'm saying? When you start to do your, you know, sunnah and you know, you're talking about, you know, all these things that you're talking with Allah. It's not like church, regular church, Christianity church. We in there. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The Holy Ghost, shit like that, vibrating.
It's not.
It's totally different. It's a totally different wave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You in there, you playing with your brothers and, you know, not sisters, because sisters on a different floor. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We're
because
separate.
The reason why people separate themselves from the sisters because they don't want temptation.
Right. Because
when you have when you get a stiffy as an Islamic man, you lose your wudu. All right, and then you got to make wudu over again. This is the reason for temptation. They don't want no temptation in between you and talking to God, talking to Allah, talking to the Most High. So they separate the females not because of it's a bad thing, because it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You won't understand that until you actually know a Muslim or involved in Islam. You saw Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Went to jail. Right? He came out, different person. Nation of Islam, different way of life, right? That's fine. But once he made Hajj and he went to Mecca, came back a totally different brother. That's a different motherfucking story. Yeah. So we say that for you.
A little bit at a time.
I'm hyped though.
I know.
I'm feeling real good.
Jonah's gonna come back and then we're gonna get more back into that. But you know, a little bit at a time. But for those who know and understand, y'all already know. Y'all hear us and. Yeah, so what we doing tonight, Jonah?
Listen, we're gonna be at Secrets nightclub, Green Niggas Mall and all that. Got my man GQ boys out there, Dominic, Rico, you know, Dino, got my right hand, PV in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right there, Green Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Home with DJ Don and Marco, you know, DJ Drewski be in there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but, you know, fuck me up later in the comments if you fucking want to. Alright? But that's what we doing tonight. It's a lit night. A lit show. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? But it's what we doing out here. We hustling, we grinding. You know what I'm saying? We making time just to make time.
So where can we find some of your music, Jonah?
I'm on iTunes, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google. Yeah, goddamn it, whatever you listen to, man, I'm there, man. You know what I'm saying? I have enough confidence to say nowadays, man, whatever you want, type it Jonahlegacy and I'm gonna pop up. I'm even on a Chinese motherfucking wavelength. My man, he's Chinese, and he said, "Listen, man, I got you Jonahlegacy right here." He typed in Jonahlegacy. I said, "God damn, yes. I can't even read the language, goddamn, the motherfucking you know, the letters they type in and shit." I was like, yo, that's lit though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there, man. You know what I'm saying? Whichever you feel you want, whichever direct path you want to find me, I'm there, man. Instagram, Jonahlegacy, at Jonahlegacy, YouTube, at Jonahlegacy Official. That's what that. I'm almost at 1,000 followers and all that. You know, don't think of that as a low thing, because to get 1,000 followers on YouTube is like shit. Like I'm trying to find a lightning bug nowadays, and I don't even see them motherfuckers no more. Like back in 2000 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a blessing, you know. Everything, unless you know everything takes time, man. You know what I'm saying? So keep grinding with me. You know what I'm saying? Keep fucking with Keisha. Keep fucking with Fendi, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Jonah, you need your own show, man. Like,
real talk, I used to have my own radio station. Down for the Team Radio, close to Penn Station, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with Tall Brother. He look like 2 Chainz and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good day, you know, because I'm stubborn as fuck when it comes to this music. Because I never accept no for it. I'm always gonna go out and I'm always gonna try to make shit happen.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I had my team and shit like that last year when I had my radio, my song on the radio and shit like that. But shit didn't work out because, you know, of shit that I've had to, you know, take account for. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist, you come in contact with mistakes and then you make up for the mistakes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some take longer than others to make up for. But as soon as you realize you make a fucking mistake, you move the fuck on and you become a better person.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I love everybody who's been with me since day one. Shit like that. You know, I'm always paying homage to you guys. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And humble life, and that's what it's all about. You know, and at the end of the day, man, just keep grinding and keep putting the time in, and eventually you're gonna benefit from the fruits of your labor.
Jonahlegacy, y'all. I'm so excited that you came here, Jonah.
Thank you for having me, man. I definitely appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I'm gonna put his links down below, y'all, because I definitely want y'all to hear all of this. You hear him right now. You hear him. Okay, he's very passionate about what he's talking
I was
about.
definitely disappointed from the last lit show because I didn't get a chance to perform.
Yeah.
But I had a counterpart perform, which was my sister. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been way more lit if I would have performed, but it's fine. Shit happens.
At least she got to. It was that lit, y'all. It was like
Shit happens.
It was
And
lit.
as an artist, you gotta understand that shit happens and then you move the fuck on.
That's right.
Move the fuck on if shit happens. Have to hit it.
Shout out before we take it out.
Hey yo, man. Shout out my son Creed. You know what I'm saying? The missus. Nikita. You know what I'm saying? My boy P.E. Roger. Bino. Dom the God. Rico. All that shit around bars, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every other artist is trying to, even I didn't mention you tonight, you make best believe you in here. You know what I'm saying? I can't thank you now because of the hints. I mean the water. So,
He said apple juice.
you know what I mean? You're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers. Keep doing what you're doing, keep grinding. And know that I gotta get to another show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After, keep the show, we out here. We out here, got another performance. You already know, man. Just keep grinding, man. Keep grinding.
And thanks again for watching Kishas Couch.
Jonahlegacy.
Have a good night.